Can I beat the Ender Dragon with my meat? Why did I think this was a good idea? Here are the rules of this challenge. I have to dominate the Ender Dragon, plus every mob I fight using nothing but my meat. In keeping with the spirit of the challenge, I also cannot wear any leggings. I cannot eat my own meat. And if ever I lose my meat by dying, I must immediately get my meat back before it despawns or else the run is considered dead. Will my meat be enough to dominate the Ender Dragon? Stick around to the end of the video to find out. The run started off great! By which, I mean terribly. You see, while recording this intro sequence, I carelessly forgot to stop the Minecraft daylight cycle from running. So, I was immediately attacked by a group of zombies and skeletons which had just spawned. No please, get away from me, please! Ah! I knew that I could not contemplate this loss any longer. I had to get my meat back. Rule 1 of my challenge stated that I cannot hit any mob with anything other than my meat. Until I got my meat back, I was completely defenseless. So upon respawning, I ran immediately for my meat, dodging and weaving through the flurry of mobs trying to attack me. As I was saying, I was dodging through the mobs and... Come on, please, let me in through this time, let me in, no! Wait a minute, yes! Anyways, I was now able to get this run going. As per standard procedure, I mined wood and stone, crafted my first set of tools, and set out looking for a village. This did not take me long, but I was starved and barely alive, so I beat up the sheeps and cows surrounding the village with my meat. In time, I was able to get their meat too. I then stacked up to kill the iron golem. To be honest, I did not know that my meat was hard enough to kill a being made of 31,492.25 kilograms of solid iron, but here we are. Now, using the iron I just got, I crafted an iron pickaxe and shield to set out and mine for armor. I quickly found a cave filled with ores and got to work. Anyways, I was eventually able to craft all the armor pieces I needed, minus the pants of course, and set out to look for a lava pool to build a nether portal. This took me ages! It was only when I saw a ruined portal buried beneath a cliff that I was actually able to enter the nether. I knew going into the nether was going to be tough, but I wasn't expecting it to be this tough. The first problem were skeletons. I had the shield, sure, but you see, if I had any hunger whatsoever, my character would instead eat my meat instead of holding up the shield. So, what that meant for me was that I had to constantly eat and switch hands just to make sure that I beat them with my meat. The second problem is wither skeletons. To be completely honest, I forgot that these were even a thing in nether fortresses, but they made their existence known very painfully. Look, my meat is hard, but it's definitely not as hard as the withering swords these motherfuckers were swinging. The last problem is blazes. Blazes, like wither skeletons, are very annoying to farm. They shoot many fireballs that set you on fire, and when you don't have a dedicated weapon to kill them, like what I have right now, they take forever to kill. I literally had to sit there, beating them with my meat and running to hide, beating them with my meat and running again to hide, just to get abysmal ship damage on them. Literally, what is this? This living hell, no joke, took me 30 minutes just to finish. Once I had enough blaze rods, I got as far away from there as possible. I never want to beat blazes with my meat for their rods ever again. I then set out to kill endermen, and when I got enough ender eyes, I set out to beat the ender dragon with my meat. Along the way, I also found more animals to beat my meat with, so that's a plus. Upon reaching the stronghold, I quickly found the end portal, mined the silverfish spawner, and entered the end. This was it, the final battle. This was going to be tough. Remember, I can only beat the ender dragon with my meat, so I knew that my damage was going to be abysmal. I started getting to work quickly, climbing up those big, erect, black pillars to destroy all the end crystals. When that was done, I set out to slowly but surely beat the dragon with my meat. I kept going in and out of range of its massive velvety flaps, dodging the icky deadly purple liquid the dragon periodically squirted out, and coming onto the dragon to beat it. This kept going on for minutes on end, but I was determined to give the ender dragon a piece of my meat. Eventually, after what felt like 10 full hours of beating everything I saw with my meat, I finally did it. I beat Minecraft and killed the ender dragon with my meat.